Everyone, be ready, because here in about 30 seconds, we're gonna start an amazing show.
The what show?
An amazing show. The best show ever.
Cookie Monster agrees.
Let's get on with the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brats of all ages, welcome to this week's episode of Aftershock! Nom. Cookie Monster is kind of excited tonight. Cookie Monster found some good news. And she's an alcoholic.
100%.
Like other people.
Yeah.
But we won't get into this because this is not a drama show.
Man.
I'm sorry, we'd have thousands of viewers.
I know.
Too bad we can't be like them other websites on Facebook.
Yeah. Sorry. I know. Bad Rachel, but boyfriend texted and had to read text message.
Oh. So, tonight, in case people did not know, was Big T's birthday.
Yes.
So we had almost all the wrestlers.
All the wrestlers.
Almost all the wrestlers.
Well, actually, didn't come out.
Come out there. And, they played Bats of Bone, which was Big T's theme song, which I'm sure you all know that.
And we did a moment of silence.
And, Chris Kern got on the mic, said a few words. Then Shane Morton got on the mic. And as you all know, he was supposed to have a match again. Petey St. Croix. So he pretty much said, you know, he was a Big T. Big T was one of his really good friends. Looked up to the guy and stuff. And so in honor of Big T, he was wanting his match against Petey St. Croix to be a hardcore match. Street fight.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to start now. That's the way to be, Shane. So, this is actually, we haven't talked about this. This is actually the type of hardcore match I like. The type that Big T used to do. Not a bunch of just, I'm going to take a screwdriver and just stab you in the head and all of that. It was a lot of back and forth. A lot of, you better put that down for your show. I ain't scared of you. Like I told you tonight, I ain't scared of you. And, yeah. So, I loved this match. I think Big T would have loved it. I think, you know.
He was looking down on SWF.
I cannot speak for Big T, but I'd say he was probably proud.
Yeah.
So,
the match was really good, like we said. It is the type of hardcore match we want to see. We don't want to see someone get totally mutilated.
Just sitting there and just, like I said, just stabbing the opponent with something. They didn't sit there
and
now, Petey got stabbed in the butt tonight by a cane or something. Vicky told me I couldn't see around over
yeah,
it was like in his butt.
Shane broke Steven's cane. The guard. His cane. They broke it from hitting Petey with it. And then he did something to where it hit his balls or something like that, because he almost started throwing up.
Petey?
Yeah. Because he was like, and I'm just like, Petey, don't throw up!
So at least we know Petey has balls.
But
unlike DJ.
But I will say this much. Thank you guys. You guys did not have to bring blood within the first 3 seconds of the match.
They didn't have to sit there and stab those.
For everyone
They didn't
cheer.
have to sit there and try to literally kill each other. You had two really good wrestlers put on a really good street fight. Like we said, that Big T would have been proud of.
There was no silence during the match at all. The crowd was going. The crowd was pumped.
What she been just said is what I've been talking about. The crowd was actually making noise during that match.
The crowd was up this week, speaking of the crowd.
Yes.
There was a lot more people in it. And like I just said, they were up, they were pumped, they were cheering. There was no silence.
Because that is
They
what
were
a true...
into it.
It's a hardcore match. We don't care. It's SWF. So therefore we don't care for death matches. But we do like hardcore matches.
If we want to go
to death match, we'll go CZW and stuff like a shirt.
Or IWA.
Which I do watch. So yeah, I like Danny Havoc. But I don't go to SWF for that. You know, I may go to the hardcore show that's coming up.
You never know.
Because then I'll want to see that stuff. But when I go to SWF, I don't mind seeing regular hardcore. Just like next week, which we need to get to the end of the match before we say about the next week match between them. Really, really great match. DJ and them, wasn't it DJ that came out at the beginning? Yeah, DJ came out and like was trying to mess it up. I'm glad he didn't stay out there because I liked it with just being
DJ, Yukon, and was it Phil?
I didn't see Phil.
They were like, because I was sitting right there when they were talking about it, because they went to start walking to the back, and the one referee was like, y'all gotta go, y'all gotta go. And they were like,
it's
no,
a street fight,
it's
anything
goes. We can join it. So they went and helped Shane jump Petey. And then finally, when Daly let it slip that DJ was wearing her tights.
What about the match?
DJ went and they all went to the back over that. And
It
Shane
was,
Morton won.
Because, oh yeah, I remember. It don't matter because of no DQ, but yeah, he like grabbed Petey's tights and we seen Petey's full booty. I mean, full booty. That's a memory I don't want to have.
A memory you don't want to have. We'll get back to that later.
So,
Shane
Morton was on fire on the mic, especially on Steven Burner. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
some of the stuff he was saying, it was like, I was over there giving him hell, but it was like, damn. Because it was good and funny.
I thought you was great, Shane. But then Petey got the mic, because they was talking about having another match next week. And it's going to be Fans Bring the Weapons match. So make sure you come out to 106 Southside Drive, Tacoma, Tennessee, next Friday night, which is going to be, what's the Valentine's Day show called?
They haven't named it.
Well, the Valentine's show. And it's going to be Fans Bring the Weapons match.
I know that prior years has been called Bloody Mountain, not Bloody Valentine.
SpongeBob and Dora Explorer's going to be there to bring your kids out.
Yeah. You do that.
Yeah.
So like we said, Shane Morton won this second match.
JP Case Jones, baby.
You didn't even introduce him correctly.
The international superstar, the original hustler, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the who should be your SWF heavyweight champion, JPK Jones.
Versus the real deal, Nick Piccolo.
Real deal, Nick Piccolo.
What?
I just thought you was going to skip Nick and say Piccolo.
Nah, I was throwing a change because everyone's just so used to the real deal Piccolo. So
because it goes with it. Real deal Nick Piccolo throws it all.
Well, I know. I was doing something all different.
Mm.
I was being different, okay?
So, of course, JP's the greatest of all time. JP got on the mic before the match, and he was talking about the poll on the SWF website.
By the way, link will be posted on this video. Well, if I can get her talking and doing it.
I don't think I'm going to post it.
If not, I will comment.
And I'll delete it.
No.
But anyway, okay, shut up, Piccolo.
Not Pickle.
Yes, remember?
I was for JP in this match.
Rachel.
Okay, Pickle. Just calm Pickle now.
We had talked about this the other day. You threw DJ off, but you said you was Piccolo. And then you still can't stick to gimmick. Maybe you are a trash bag wrestler. I'm not. I'm a JP. But she's a trash bag. Okay. Apparently she's a confused fan like NW. But, anyway. Well, you are. You said that you was going to be all pickle. And apparently you didn't even stick to that tonight. So you stay up off my man. your own man.
Yes? Never. What about that?
They all suck.
No, I did not say that.
Okay. Anyway, JP got on the mic. He was talking about the polls on this video. How he was winning most hated because they all hate him. His tag team, ex-tag team, Martial Law, which was him and Chaos, was winning tag team of the year. The feud of the year winning is Martial Law versus Next Generation. Martial Law was always better. That's why everybody's voting for that match, because of Martial Law. And then JP's also winning most popular. So, on to the match now.
The match. Well,
it was good. JP's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good match. Pickle. Your whole thing is a spear. Every time you get into
Spear, pickle.
Every time you get into the ring with JP, you try mocking him. And I've noticed this. Is it true?
I got on the pickle. Pickle, you do not throw this hand sign up. This is for greatness. Don't do that.
You mock him.
So does that mean Pickle's a JP wannabe?
Apparently. Because the last time he was in a match, he did that.
Yep. And I got onto him.
Tonight, he did that. So
you need to have a talk with your guy. He's your wrestler.
Well, hopefully,
he
watches this.
You watch this, Pickle.
Yeah, you watch this. So
your fan talking to you. You better listen.
So, enough copying JP. You can do like the funny stuff and stuff like that, but don't always do the same thing. Cause there's some fans like me who can actually remember this stuff that has happened in the past. Believe it or not, I do have a good memory. Maybe a little bit stupid sometimes. I got a good memory. So just don't do that stuff.
Heavy on the stupid.
I'm not that stupid.
You're a Piccolo fan. JP's the greatest.
This is the one who has bad grammar and everything else when it comes to
I
talking.
do not have bad grammar. You're the one who can't even put a Facebook status up without misspelling words and don't even know what version of yours to use.
What about
You don't know the difference between yours and yours.
Sheriff?
Have you seen the sheriff? He is redneck.
The sheriff.
No, he is redneck.
Sheriff.
The sheriff is redneck. He got
Redneck?
So sheriff. I mean, you're confusing me.
You can't even.
Your stupid is rubbing off on me. They said that when you're around stupid people, that you'll become stupid.
Well.
So I need to be around more smart people. So, back to the match. Because you're wasting time.
Speak.
Okay.
It was your JP. I didn't watch the match that well.
It was your Piccolo. That's supposed to be your number one wrestler.
My number one wrestler ain't Piccolo. That's for sure.
No. The other day you said that Piccolo is your whole thing now.
No, because we talked about it. The whole Next Generation thing about how I shouldn't have jumped off the DJ train off because of everything that happened. But I did jump off the DJ train.
You said I'll still be Pickle, so Pickle will be my main one.
But doesn't mean that I'm gonna...
Confused fan. That's why you people tune in to watch me. Because they like when we argue.
But we're arguing over something that's stupid and should be argued over later tonight.
You're a confused fan?
I'm not a confused fan.
Okay. I'm sorry, JP, that she has made your match suck.
Chase, Blaze, and that Aaron dude that was sitting.
I do not care about your little posse. They're yartards. I can say that. I don't wrestle in the backyard.
No, instead you come and like hit me and everything else and do moves on your dog.
Yeah. But I don't do it in the backyard.
Neither do they.
Bull. You said that they wrestle in the yard. Yartards.
They have.
Yartards.
Anyways, meanwhile, back to Pickle's match.
JP's match.
Pickle's
JP owned
match.
it. JP owned
that. That is why.
JP
that is why.
Should have won the match.
No, he
JP.
Pickle
should have tapped. I told JP to turn. Shut your mouth, Smedley.
No, I'm not.
I told JP to turn Pickle into Pickle Relish.
But what she fails to neglect to say
that Pickle cheats
is that JP tapped.
Because Pickle cheated.
How did Pickle cheat? I may have been for JP during the match, but I sure as hell know that.
There we go
I
again.
sure as hell know that Pickle did not cheat.
She's a Pickle fan.
I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, she cheered JP because she's a confused fan.
No, because my whole section told me that I had to cheer for Pickle. Or for JP. Now you're confusing me!
Exact dog. She was humping your cover. See what happened when you talk about JP? People gets worked up. Pickle should have tapped.
But he didn't.
The ref kept getting all up on JP, messing him up.
Oh.
Pickle took my JP and spun him around, made him all dizzy. He won the match because he pinned the ref, and Pickle counted 1, 2, 3. So JP had won the match. But then the match kept going. Pickle ended up somehow cheating and stuff, making JP tap. But JP said that if he loses to someone like Pickle, that he shouldn't even be there. So next week, they're having a rematch. If JP wins, which he will, Pickle will become JP's Smedley. But if Pickle wins, then JP will leave SWL. But he's not going to lose.
He made it even sweeter, though. He told Pickle that to make it even better, he wouldn't be JP Smedley. He would be Smedley Smedley.
Like you. That's low. That's why you're a Pickle fan. Y'all are Smedleys.
I get fed the whole sandwich.
Not tonight.
Yes,
Because
tonight.
you're a confused fan like
I'm
NW,
hungry.
so you're getting...
I'm hungry.
You're getting crust and you're drinking out of the toilet.
This bitch over here is
Language.
hungry.
You're not Yukon. This is not Yukon Corner. We do not use that word.
I am hungry.
Pickle,
And depressed.
BJ,
And
she's not
I'm
horny.
going
She's
to
hungry.
eat.
But back to the matches because she's wasting a bunch of time, like always, talking about her being hungry. We know she's a fat kid. She posts about food all the time.
Okay, so the third match of the evening was the Karate Kid, Phil Macchio,
And
versus
the BWO member, Big Phil White, which is fabulous.
versus the baby eating freak show.
He ain't getting my baby.
Oh, I didn't tell you. He started talking to the Cookie Monster on the way back to the back, and he was talking about how eating cookies and stuff like that. I swear. And I'm just like, why is he talking about eating cookies?
But yeah, he's a Cookie Monster killer.
Was he? He was like, we're gonna go.
How
eat
you
some-"
gonna say that
He
you...
was like, he was petting it, and he was like, we're gonna go eat some cookies now. And I'm just like,
It's like, how you gonna call yourself Cookie Monster killer and then try to talk sweet to it? Like I said, this is my gimmick. He could try to steal it. It don't work with him. Everybody knows me as the Cookie Monster.
I just thought I'd tell you because I forgot to
Right
tell you.
here, right here, right here, right here.
She has a bunch more stuff around her room with Cookie Monster, just not on the set. It wouldn't fit. It's too big.
That fit.
Too
Perfect.
big.
Certain one of y'all, if you watch it, you'll get this.
Okay, so the match
Lots
was...
of-
Okay, back to the match. Enough with the Cookie Monster and...
Next.
Okay, so the match was a fairly decent match. I wasn't expecting a three-way
The
match.
two Phils kept trying to work together. But Macchio, being the screw up that he is, kept messing up and hitting Phil White.
Oh, yes.
So they kept trying, which they was getting the upper hand on Freak Show. Freak
Oh,
Show was
yeah.
getting it handed to him. And I sit there and I laughed. I said, what's wrong, Freak Show? You can't handle a real wrestler like Phil White? I laid into him. No, I didn't get the crap. I was like, I'm tired of him trying to steal my stuff.
I won't blame you.
But you still don't bother me.
So, Phil Macchio climbs up on to the top turnbuckle.
That was
and
like covering
goes
his hole.
to jump down and hits Phil White. And Phil White is like, man, White, what
Like
you
Freak
doing?
Show.
And he goes to the back and then...
Yeah, that was supposed to be my part. That's one of my wrestlers.
Oh, well.
You're sitting here talking about something that had already been talked about that Macchio kept messing up.
But you never said about how Phil had went to the back.
That's what I was going to get to.
Well, you took too long and then I took
No,
longer.
yeah.
Go.
The rest of the match didn't suck after the real wrestler left. So, it became Machio and Freak Show. Machio had his back turned. When he turned around, Freak Show got him, slammed him, 1, 2, 3.
And then people start chanting, "Oh, we want blood," and he
It's like, go be an emo kid for the last freaking time. If you want blood, go freaking cut yourself. No one's gonna miss you.
Don't say that. That's really mean.
Well, I get tired of hearing them every week.
I know, but
They sit there, they quiet, and the only thing they know how to chant is, we want blood. And then, even when they get blood, they sit there and they're still quiet.
So, Freak Show won. The fourth match of
I can be me. I'm a JP fan.
the fourth match of the evening was
Tag
The
team
tag-
title match.
yes, was a tag team title match. Was the tag team of
Young and
yeah,
Sexy.
Yukon Jack and DJ Arf, aka Young and Sexy,
Versus the Tullahoma Bad Man, Grease Lightning, and the boss of the stick, Chris Kern.
Okay, yeah.
I was kind of distracted during this match.
It was a really, really good match.
That's what my mom told me. She was like, you're missing out. And I was like, yeah.
What we were saying earlier about Dayla's tights on DJ, he was wearing purple and white polka, and then silver polka dotted tights, and they were.
I wasn't on that, boy.
Wait.
You said silver.
There were silver polka dots.
I wasn't poking him.
Anyways, they were shiny silver polka dots. Well, there you have it. People should making out with Cookie Monster.
I ain't Cookie Monster.
So you're making out with the show?
This is my child.
You're making out
No,
with your child?
I'm joking when my child act like I'm trying to get his cookie. This is our child.
You want to eat your child's cookie?
You act like you're going to eat their cookie and then they'll eat it. Don't listen to her. She's mean.
Okay, Freak Show.
No.
You talking to Cookie Monster?
I've talked to my Cookie Monsters way before he ever came to SWF.
Okay, sounds psychotic. So, and then Yukon comes out in a pair of, well,
Yum.
granny panties, I guess you would say.
That was gross, Yukon.
That's what
I thought I was going to barf.
I almost did.
As I told you, you're not sexy like JP. I don't want to see all that.
I had
Chaos
just
said something to me when I said that during the song. I don't know what he said.
I had just said in the previous Aftershock about I applauded you for the fact that when you wear your tights and that, you're not all
Maybe that's why he wore it for you.
That's nasty.
Yukon got a crush on you.
I'm dating his stepson. That's cool. Oh.
Not about the match, not about your gross
Then
father-in-law.
again, he said DJ and Jordan would share.
Okay, this is not Love Life.
I don't remember much about this match other than the fact that I was making fun of DJ a lot and Yukon over what they were wearing. Oh, DJ came out in a Next Generation shirt.
Now she's back to the beginning of the match.
And ripped it up.
He like threw it at you almost.
And we grabbed it, and then me and a few of my friends are going to burn it. The whole crew's going to burn it.
Chase will probably hang it on his wall. Be like, I got DJ's shirt!
That he had all sweaty and spit on. It was gross.
Tell them about the match.
I don't remember much about the match. Besides who won.
Well, tell them who won.
The winner of the match was...
Would you prefer to tell them about your food and boyfriend?
Shut up! Oh. The winner of the match was... And your new SWF Tag Team Champions!
Yes, I told Currency better do it, he did.
The Tullahoma Bad Man, Grease Lightning, and the King of the Country, the Boss of the Sticks.
And afterwards, like,
Chris Kern.
Yukon was like...
What is
Just
that?
like his son, he was tapped. Grease locked it on.
Oh.
And Yukon was tapping.
I was kind of off in love.
I seen that part.
You were up talking people. You were paying attention. Bad job. Okay, so the main event.
Yes. the beautiful Bobby Lowe to take on the Boogie Woogie Boy, Gary Valent. Which, Boogie was like, had the upper hand first, he was doing good, but then once Bobby started getting in it, then Boogie was kind of getting his booty handed to him.
Yeah.
But, let's see.
We gotta hurry
I'm trying to think what happened. Because I remember, like, Bobby kept having the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I can't remember, like, how the match ended and stuff.
I do. Kind of. Someone came running. JP.
Yeah, oh! Well, how could I
could you?
forget
How
that?
about that?
I was in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lava Land.
He looked, oh my god.
Cookie Land.
Oh my gosh, I cannot say on the air right now.
He looked edible to her.
That's not what I was going to say, but
It worked.
yes, we can eat it together. Daddy. Who's your daddy?
Anyways, tell him about your JP coming out.
JP came out and attacked Boogie Woogie Boy.
And then what happened? Boogie won.
By disqualification.
Yes. And we did not state this. The commissioner said at the beginning of the match it was not a title match. However, the winner of, if Boogie won,
I can see that a mile away.
then next week at the big Valentine show, there's going to be a title match between the Boogie Woogie Boy and Bobby Lowe,
which is champion.
Yes. So we might have a new SWF champion next week.
I'm going to say this. I'm a fan of both guys. Both guys put on a great match. But I will be shocked, like Aftershock, if Boogie Woogie wins the title.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just kind of using some logic that we're not going to talk about, but you never know. Maybe they will shock me.
And the only way you can find out is by coming out to 106 Southside Drive, Tullahoma, Tennessee, to come see SWF Wrestling.
You don't want to just listen to us because it'll be more fun if you come out and watch it, because we got all kind of great matches.
And not only that, you get to hang out with people that most of the time you normally
don't try to hang out with me. I don't like white people.
She don't like people in general.
True. I like Vicky. Bill White's cool, which is funny because his last name is White, and I don't like white people, and he's white also. That's like double white. I told him, I was like, JP's got 2 reasons not to like you. You're white, and your last name's White.
Okay. So, they didn't do a second intermission. They didn't do an intermission after the main event. And we didn't have Yukon's Corner until the very end of the show.
Well, it really wasn't Yukon's Corner. It was contract signing.
Yeah.
And we had little Twinkie Tits out there, too, sticking his nose in it.
Yeah.
Yukon got on the mic, running his mouth. Chaos got on the mic, telling the truth.
Oh, yeah.
About how the people want to change, which we do. And like I said, the first thing we want to change is for Yukon to wear some real clothes to the ring.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm fat too, but you ain't gonna see me running around in a pair of drawers or something. As she said, your little panties.
Granny panties.
Granny panties. So, they did their thing. They signed the contract for next week to have some face-to-face. But, of course, DJ, being a coward that he is, attacked Chaos. I was wanting to say Boogie for some reason.
From behind.
From behind, which is why DJ likes it. And so they started. Freak Show came out, which ran DJ off. And
yeah,
then
he went.
Yukon had the upper hand on Chaos then, and started trying to hurt his ankle again. Yep. And as we were saying, it seems like the fans were kind of just going with everything I was saying on that thing. First off, Yukon had attacked him from behind, which shows, he can't handle Chaos, a real man, face to face. The only reason he was trying to injure Chaos is because he knows that he has no chance whatsoever of beating Chaos if Chaos is 100%. But as I told you, Connor, I hate to tell him, even if Chaos is injured, he's still going to be there. He's still going to put fist to face, and he still is going to upset the establishment and win the match. So, I think that wraps that whole thing up so we don't take more time. And move on to the Wrestler of the Week and the Fan of the Week.
Which we have not discussed for the second week in a row. So, you start off first.
Let's see. My Wrestler of the Week. They both did good in the match, but I have to pick. She's probably going to end up picking the other one, so I mean it all works out. But my Wrestler of the Week is Sweet Shane Morton. Was he my wrestler? No, last week was Boogie. Okay.
That's
my second BWO member.
Because that's not going to be my Wrestler of the Week. I don't even have a Wrestler of the Week. I have a Tag Team of the Week. Our new SWF champions. Tag Team champions.
I think Shane Morton did better. Okay, I love that match. Actually,
you didn't even watch the tag team match to be judging it, so I'll just hush up over there.
Actually, I got two wrestlers.
Chris Kearns and Grease Lightning.
No, I got a Wrestler of the Week and a Wrestler of the Century. No. Wrestler of the Century goes out to the one that the birthday was. Big T. So, yeah, jumping to conclusion. I was a big Big T fan. Huge Big T fan. I'd give him a hard time at times, but I love that dude. I mean, I used to love to watch his matches, love to talk wrestling with him after the shows. That was like my Thursday night thing. After the show was over, I hang around and sit there and pretty much talk wrestling with Big T. And then Thursday night, like at the end of the show, when everybody started coming out in the main, like at the end of the show, like I was just waiting for like Big T's music to hit and him come running out and just like clear the ring.
Yesterday?
Yeah, Thursday. I mean, it's Big T Arena, and that's the main place I know him for, is Shelbyville. Place he had his first match, is what I was told. So yeah, Wrestler of the Week, Sweet Shane Morton. Wrestler of the Century is Big T, bad to the bone.
Fan of the Week.
My Fan of the Week. I don't know if you watched the show, but you made your return tonight. You was getting all wild up in the matches like you always do. Is Steven Bruner. Whether I agree with him on the guys he likes or don't like, and he buys a ticket, that's his choice. But he is a huge wrestling fan. He's all up into it, making noises, arguing with the wrestlers, cheering the other wrestlers. So, Steven Bruner is my Fan of the Week.
My Fan of the Week is Rhonda Watson.
Hot those like right there together.
And you're my Fan of the Week because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have had the show tonight because I didn't have the matches.
Well, we kind of could have, because I could have remembered, like...
Yeah, but then we would have had, like, the tag team match, and none of us would have... Well, it's not the fact that we knew, like...
I actually kind of called new tag team champions last week, if you remember, on Aftershock.
I don't remember that.
I said about them win the tag team belts and then BWO go for it. So, wink, wink, Commissioner. Wink, wink. BWO. Great tag team.
So... in conclusion of the show, because I know it's running long, because I don't know how to shut up, come out this Friday night to 106 Southside Drive, Tullahoma, Tennessee. And it's going to be an amazing show.
And tomorrow night, well, we always talk about tomorrow night. Maybe I'll get it uploaded in time. I'm going to upload it tonight because I'm not watching crap
So
now.
you mean tonight? Because by the time they
Yeah.
watch it,
Saturday. If you watch this, today is the 8th. Friday was the 8th.
Friday was
tomorrow's
the 8th. Well, it's already the 9th right now.
February the 9th. Saturday, February the 9th.
AKA
Lewisburg, Tennessee. Look up the address because I think it's 2224.
Mooresville Highway.
Yeah. She's getting the address right fast, so we'll be clear because we don't want to give you the wrong. They're having the perfect storm. Once in a lifetime, the perfect, like,
The storm
amount.
of the century
What?
comes through.
No. The perfect amount of good and bad or evil comes together to create the perfect storm. Or as Phil Macchio says, since he always messes up, the purple storm.
The purple storm.
Things have heated up at ASW lately. I missed last week, and I heard, I missed a great show. ASW is always putting on a great show. It's usually $5 there. Since this is like their big show, it's going to be only $7. $7. That's how much some of the shows are normally anyway, so. I do know there's going to be a 6-man match for the title, which JP has. It's going to be JPK Jones, Freak Show, Mikey Dunn, Lawrence, Shane Morton, and a mystery man that's a former champion making his return in that match. Also, it's going to be, I believe it's Funky Freddie Lee to take on Mark Donovan. This is like off the top of my head trying to remember this stuff.
Oh, I about have
It's going to be the BWO, which is Shane Morton and Phil White, to take on Travis Locke and his partner Randy Wicked, I believe.
Okay, the address is 2224 Mooresville Highway, Lewisburg, Tennessee. And the matches, seeing as I'm at the Facebook page right now and can pull up the matches, here you go.
I already said a few of them.
them.
So say that one. Oh yeah, how can I forget this? We have Chandler Anderson and a mystery partner if somebody decides they want to volunteer their services to him, to take on Brittany Love Jones and Smedley. We have the Iceman Chris Kearns to take on Forsaken. And that was the only 2 matches I had forgotten. And you never know who will show up at ASW show, which is sponsored by Right Care Walk-In Clinic, Columbia office in front of Walmart, and Lindsville, Tennessee office at 181 Mill Street.
So, there you go.
I heard Chandler's like real good at the walk-in clinic thing he does. I always see him like people tagging him with comments about how good he is. But I don't think he's going to be able to help himself after Brittany Love get done with him.
Oh.
We're both for you, Brittany. Not
Yeah.
Smedley, but Brittany.
Yeah.
I'm for JP in the main event. She's for Sharp Dressed Man Lawrence. Unless she likes whoever the mystery guy is. I'm for the BWO. She's for Travis and Randy. And I'm pretty sure she's for Chris Kearns. I'm for Forsaken.
Is Eric Andrews supposed to be there?
He's not on the card, I don't think. I didn't say Eric name, so. And I think we're all for Freddie Lee over
Yes.
Mark Donovan.
Yes, we are.
And he's like my dude, and then they try to jump on the train. Woo woo! Funky, the funky train. Hop aboard the funky funky train. But yeah, it's time to go. Cookie Monster says, goodbye, hoes. You ain't getting his cookie because you can't see me.
I really want to cut this paper, so I'm going to cut this paper.
So,
Bye.
Cookie Monster.
Adios.
Amigos.
If anybody watch Adult Swim, they do the whole adios thing.